All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're taking a look at something you might not expect. We're dissecting a photographer's website.
It's true.
And I know what you're thinking. How does this apply to me?
Right.
But listen, a website is a website. And so much of what makes a website work applies across disciplines.
Absolutely.
You want to improve your online portfolio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're checking out Dawid Marniowski's photography site. I think it's a masterclass, honestly, in that first impression.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. When you land on Dawid's page, you know exactly what you're looking at.
Oh, for sure.
It's all about the visuals. You're hit with this really clean, captivating photography right off the bat, and that instantly says expert.
Right, like it's so obvious he doesn't even need to write, I'm a photographer. It's just,
Yeah.
like
They're
there's,
just there. It's so good.
and you know that little counter he's got there, the one about having over 1 million photo shots?
Oh, yeah.
Genius.
So good.
It's like this subtle hint, that he's got the experience.
Like I've been around the block. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not bragging, it's building trust. And I love how he uses location, too. He's got all these countries, all these cities he's worked in,
Oh, yeah.
showcasing this global reach. I think when you're thinking about your own online presence, think about those cues,
Yeah.
subtle things that show experience and build confidence in what you can do.
It's so smart.
Mhm.
And okay, so it's not just like pretty pictures. He's smart about it.
Right.
He actually breaks down his expertise. He's got drone photography,
Yes.
architecture, landscape.
And seeing that got me thinking, maybe you listening at home could benefit from getting that specific with what you do.
Definitely, because it's all about that niche, right? It's
Yeah.
like, where do you really shine? What sets you apart?
100%. 100%. Okay, this is where I got really sucked in, okay? Remember that Rio Major trip we talked about?
Oh, yeah.
So he's got a whole section about it on the website.
That's he.
It's more than just like pictures of the place.
Okay.
Talks about like the unique atmosphere and the tourists in the evening and having wine and listening to music.
Oh, how lovely.
I know.
That's great.
I felt like I was right there,
I love that. He's not just selling a picture, he's selling the whole experience, which is so crucial. And it made me think, how can you do that on your portfolio? Not just show your work, but actually give the experience behind it.
It's all about the story, right?
It is. Let those potential clients, those employers really feel the emotion that went into what you're showing them.
100%.
Yeah.
And speaking of connecting with people on that level, we have to talk about his testimonials.
Yes.
Because I was very drawn to how he presented these.
Okay.
They were short, they were impactful, and they use really specific industry terms. He's got things like HDR technique and commercial photography.
That's so smart.
And it just feels more authentic.
Of course, because testimonials, they're most effective when they're believable, when they're relevant to what you're doing.
Yeah.
So who have you worked with that can really give that compelling social proof? What are their words that they can use to really demonstrate what you can do?
Okay, so let's wrap things up. What are the key takeaways we're learning today from Dawid's website?
Right.
Number one, first impressions are everything.
Yes.
You've got to nail that visual.
100%.
Number two, don't be afraid to specialize.
Yes. Own your niche.
Own it.
Yeah.
Number three, you've got to remember, storytelling sells.
Yes.
What's the experience behind your work? Don't forget that.
Don't forget it.
And finally, leverage those testimonials,
Yes.
but make them specific, make them authentic.
It's all about those details,
Yeah.
It makes you credible.
Yes. Okay, so I have one last question for you at home. As you're looking at your own website, your own portfolio, ask yourself this. What's that one big thing you want people to remember about you?
Yes.
What makes you unforgettable?
I love that question.
Yeah. All right, so think about that. And if you want to check out Dawid's site and see what we're talking about, you can find a link in the show notes.
Go check it out.
Happy creating, everyone.
See you next time.